Hello, y'all. Amazonia Treasures here. Y'all, I'm back again. Face not done up, but it is what it is. Well, I got an interesting read for y'all today. I'm going to title it Spiritual Gangster. Yeah, Spiritual Gangster. I got some channel messages I want to tell you before I get into the reading. We're going to just hop right on in it. If I can find it. Let's hopefully I can find it. I got a whole thing of channel messages. Sit down. Do not run through here. Okay. Is the first thing that came to my mind was spiritual gangster. So, and I'm just let you know I'll talk. This is heavily talking about a masculine. This situation is for a masculine, or like I said, I usually genders don't hold a role. I mean, hold a spot here, but I'm strongly picking up on the masculine. Now, flip the roles and reverse them however you want to. I'm strongly picking up on the masculine. But these are the channel messages I got. Tricked off the street, financial, the gift of freedom, a lot of negative energies when you jump off the porch. I don't know what that means. Born in 88, maybe have 8 years in jail or behind a love situation. A 2 year cycle of death, dead, inheritance psyche. Third time's a charm. You did 4 of the 8 years in jail, getting out in 2027. Arrested over 10 times. All actions caught up with you. Maybe got 10 years, but only had to do eight of the 10 years. Okay, those are the channel messages that I got for that first moment. But we're gonna jump in. This is about a masculine that's in jail right now. I don't know how you're watching this, or is you connected to somebody that want to know about your well-being or what's going on with you or how you feel, or I'm sorry, I had something in my throat, or simply just been on your mind. But I tapped into the thoughts of this individual, this masculine. Like I said, if you're a masculine and you're watching for jail, this definitely is for you. Let me move a couple of cards out the way. I'm gonna read this afterwards. I'm gonna move a couple of cards out the way so I can get to this energy. Okay. And it was channel songs and everything like that, some messages or whatever. Let me move some of these cards so I can read it. But Uranus guy, that let me know that this is this masculine thoughts. It's dealing with communication, thoughts, process, like a sword energy. You could be a very strategic person, very smart individual. But I'm picking up strongly that you are a water sign, or you're definitely dealing with an air sign woman. And what popped in my head was Libra. You could be any other placements with the water sign. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but heavily picking up on Pisces on this. With the woman, you could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But anyway, these are the thoughts. Or like I said, this could be the female thoughts. She's thinking about you. Well, this ain't her thoughts, but she's thinking about you. You're on her mind. And that's probably how this reading popped up if you are in jail. But the first song is Sammy, Come With Me. They say you don't have to stay away by the phone. You don't have to ever feel like you're alone. Don't you say you're fed up, tired of love. Whatever you need, I got it. Come with me, girl. So this dude wants you to come with him. I'm assuming after he gets out of jail, which is 2027. That's a very long time, masculine, for you to expect that woman to wait on you that long. But I don't know the circumstances, like I said. The next one is major. Why I love you. It said I found love in you, and I learned to love me too. Never have I felt that I could be all that you see. It's like our hearts have intertwined into the perfect harmony. This is why I love you. This is why I love you. Because you love me. You love me. But it said, I found love in you, and no other love will do. Every moment that you smile chases all of the pain away. Forever and a while, and my heart is where you'll stay. So I can already tell off gate that this masculine is very passionate about this woman. Even it's not out here, but even thoughts of maybe gifting her with a thing, maybe marriage or something like that. But things happen. Maybe, and this is spiritual gangster. You are tapped in, you are connected to the divine, but maybe your actions and the ways that you were moving, like I said in the other segment, the Hermetic curse, having those toxic traits embodying your in you. And with the Pisces, you deal with that heavy, the unconscious energy. So it just might be things that you find hard to get rid of, or situations you found hard to let go of. But right here, this is my knowledge card. I hope y'all can see it. Knowledge card. It said knowledge is essential to knowing. It can uncover hidden secrets and take you on a journey to higher conscious. And that's Pisces energy all day long. Waking up from those illusions and realizing your surroundings. And that's probably what got you in that situation. You were moving too fast. Take you on a journey to a higher conscious. Your mental and knowing is your strongest power. It gives us the ability to alter our future and access the Akashi records. This is the time to DJ. This is the time to educate yourself and get an understanding of yourself and of the world. So right now, with you sitting in hermit mode, sitting in the Eight of Swords in jail, which is the jail card definitely right here, or you could just be mentally trapped. But when I first plucked it, I got heavy jail energy out there. But right here, this card right here, this is the dream catcher card that I had drew. It's called If You Could Catch Your Dreams. If you could release all fears, all boundaries that stop you from reaching your dreams, what would you do? If success came knocking on your door, would you be prepared to answer the call? Or are there things, skills you could learn to make things favorable? Now is the time to look into your dreams. It holds the key. And with you being a Pisces, I feel like maybe your dream state is blocked off, your communication with source and stuff like that. Maybe that's the reason why they had to sit you down, the reason why you had to go to jail. Because I'm gonna let you know you've been warned multiple times about this event occurring, the possibility, the risk, and stuff like that. God was showing you, but these last two times, I feel like the last 2 years, before leading up to you going to jail, they were sending you all kinds of warnings and stuff about a different rebirth coming to place. And sometimes we look at it like, oh God, why did you leave me? Why you didn't answer my calls and stuff like that? Sometimes God is showing us sign symbols and numbers and sending us into the download, but we choose not to pay attention to it. And with you being a Pisces, that is your superpower, your mind, your mental space, communication with divine, uncovering secrets and stuff like that, your dream state. You have to balance that out within yourself in order to see the signs and symbols. He did not leave you. He's always been there to guide you, but you just got to get there. On another channel message, also, it said trick off the street. I don't know if this is referring to the girl or these energies that were around you tricked you off the street, and somebody, I'm pretty sure somebody was watching you doing this because I see it. I'm watching you move and build this empire up, which I'm gonna get into that earlier. Or they was trying to downplay your girl while you were in jail, saying that she's tricking out, she's doing this. I don't know if she's doing it for real, but we're gonna realize. I mean, we're gonna look into it. But from what I'm seeing on the cards, the Four of Swords, she's resting and relaxing, healing herself. So whatever. Right here, this is that King card. You are definitely an emperor, but maybe you fell from grace. Maybe it's some things that you got to clear up. And this card is going to talk about it. He said, you are blessed and abundant. You have put in the work to gain a proper seat at the table. Maybe you had an empire. Like I said, the empire card came up. You was building something for you and this woman. But things didn't turn out the way that you wanted to. We always plan for life, but it usually doesn't go the way that we plan it. But right here, you have put in the work to gain a proper seat at the table. Everything is going well. Nothing can stop you now. That's probably what the energy was in. But God had another plan for you. But what did you do? What did you gain? I mean, how did you gain the success? Was it in a righteous way? Did you hurt others to get the success? Just like a king, his ego can bring him to his demise. If not built on stable foundation, it will come tumbling down. Check energies. Make sure you are fair. So maybe you have hurt a lot of people in your line of work. I want to say the energy I'm getting, you were a drug dealer. I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, I definitely believe you were a drug dealer and you was moving, living that fast life, and things just kind of got out of control. You didn't expect to get hit the way that you did, but you have went to jail many times prior to this, maybe 10 times. with this 10 of Wands right here, I want to show you. It looks like somebody got their hands behind their back, like they're bound, like getting arrested. And these are all the actions that you took or whatever. And that just puts you forward. You know how people, they lock people hands up like this when they take them to jail. This is the same energy that I'm getting picking up off of this. You've been locked up maybe more than 10 times. Or you done did this maybe a drug run more than 10 times or whatever may be the case. I don't know where your position is, but you're a person of power or authority. But it was some energies that did trick you out the street. They did not want your empire to be prosperous. But anyway, right here, the next one is my time illusion card. I hope it ain't upside down. It doesn't matter because shit is an illusion. You see how the sun is up here and the versus is the moon down here? There's a deep hole. You might have fell in a sunken place. Or this is where you feel like you're isolated and locked away from the world. But time is a loop of the consciousness. Everything isn't as it seems. Our mental creates illusions simply as a distraction from the real essence of life. Breaking from old habits or cycles is reprogramming your beliefs. What limits our greatness? Loosen the invisible chains that bind you. These delays are self-inflicted. So you knew that in the line of work that you were you know in, that there were risks and things like that that could have possibly occur in your life or whatever. You have been doing this over and over like a loop of consciousness. It's like you almost felt like I would never get caught. And that's what I was talking about in the Hermetic curse that we have. We're not sad that we got caught, but we're angry at the punishment that we have to receive and keep on in the let me get it out. We're not angry at the actions that we took, but we're mad at the punishment that we received for the actions that we took. And sometimes you have to swallow that hard pill and just suck it up and deal with the consequences. Unfortunately, I wish I had more positive energy to give you, but this is as it is. You know what you did. I don't really know the scenario, but we will get into it and see what part you played. Right here, the next one is Tank. You don't know. It said, if only you knew how much I do love you, then you wouldn't be tripping about these my niggas. You wouldn't be tripping about these bitches. But you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. It said, baby, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. What's it gonna take for you to know you're the only one that I want around? What it's gonna take for you to know I know you're the only one that hold me down? Girl, you don't know that I know you should know. So what I'm getting, you're very appreciative as of this Libra woman. I'm just gonna say Libra woman because she brought you justice. Um, and I'm seeing a different scenario out the corner of my eye on this. But she has brought you justice. She has been holding you down, sending you money, bringing things to you because I can see her traveling. It was hard on her. But at this moment in time, I feel like she's becoming weary and she's on the verge of giving up and focusing on herself, focusing inward to do the thing that she needs to do to heal herself. And she's calling judgment on it. You done probably called this woman about 10 times and she has not answered your calls. She's been blocking you off, purposely blocking you out because she's maybe tired. She wants to rest and recuperate her energy, and she's calling judgment on it at this time. Like I said, I'm gonna even show you right here if I can get it right. Here you go. Oh, I got it backwards. Okay, here's you right here, the King of Cups. She been bringing you gifts. She been bringing stuff to you or whatnot, but it's starting to become a burden. Because you done probably did this so many times. She's tired of holding you down in jail, being there ride or die, whatever. Like, no. And at this moment, she is choosing to block you out. She got the sword. She's about to speak this truth to you. She's about to cause judgment on it and finally let you know. That's even if she communicate with you. She might just do a harsh cutoff with the judgment right here. She's really focusing, trying to focus on her healing right now at this moment. I know that's not the information that you would probably want to hear at this moment. And like I said, she is focusing on her healing. But I don't know, were you a man, you were taking care of her at one point and you feel kind of like Easy about this. You know, how can I say, you understand the concept that she has to move on. You would just like her to wait around for you if it's possible. You do love this woman. I do know that. And I feel like it's the same energy on her end as well. She's very strategic in the way she moves and the actions that she takes as well. But this time, I feel like she just wants to balance out the things that's going on in her life. And I asked a question too, with these cards, these no one sell cards that I got right here. What got you in jail? And it was the empire that you were building. Like I said, you and this woman was building up an empire. Obviously, y'all were drug runners, or y'all had something dealing with drugs, or it was I don't care. It ain't even got to deal with drugs. It could be something dealing with a legal business, a business that was not built on firm foundation, that was not directed by God. Something, it was a lot of toxicity, bad energies around, sneaky energies, late night stressing, people playing with your money with this empire. And that's why I had to come crumbling down. There was a lot of wickedness behind it. You're a spiritual gangster, so there's nothing wrong with you being a street guy and having a connection with divine. But at some point in time, you're gonna have to transition your energy. It's nothing wrong with being in the streets. Let's not get this. Let's not say this in a negative way. There's nothing wrong with being in the streets, having fun and stuff like that. But it's gonna come a point in time that you're gonna have to balance your energy. And even rather, if you want to or not, when you go through that death and rebirth, which I think you're going through while you're sitting in jail, when you get out, you're not gonna no longer want to be around these energies. And that's why I got this. What's the name? It said a lot of negative energies when you jump off the porch. So I feel like when you get released out of jail, it's gonna be a lot of fake, phony people that set you up, that got you put in jail, that spoke out about this to get you put in jail, but they sitting here looking like, oh, I didn't say that. They the one who dropped the keys on your ass. They the one who gave up the information, and they're stressed about it right now because I don't know if you okay. And right here for another one, it said you did 4 of the 8 years. You're getting out in 2027, and people are stressed about your arrival, about you getting out. You already did 4 of your 8 years. So, and also, like I said, this is what I was talking about. There's a lot of talk surrounding somebody snitching, talking about your empire, the things that y'all planning, the things that are going on behind the scenes. And with the affirmation card, like I said, they were speaking on your business and talking in the streets about it. But also, I feel like you're definitely you're cosmically connected. You're connected with the divine, the cosmos, and the universe as well. And these are affirmations right here you probably say to yourself, or this is the things that you live by. It said, I guard my heart because it determines the course of my life. Right now, I feel like you're guarding your heart while you're in jail because of the things that transpire. You don't know who to trust. And pretty much being open and having empathy for people, not the right people. You have empathy for everybody, but using that discernment to know who deserves to be in your energy or not. You notice that has affected your life. It has determined which way and direction that you will be going. And another affirmation, because I believe in God, trouble leaves my heart. So all these heavy things that you had on your heart, you're choosing to forgive while you're in jail. You're seeing where you went wrong, why these certain energies played you, why things just didn't work out altogether. It said, I'm being made holy by God's truth. God has revealed some truth to you in jail. Maybe the people that were surrounded around you, walking off with supplies, information, walking off with your mind telling you lies, having you stressed because you were trying to juggle your balance, your money too. I feel like this is why you did this empire. If you were a drug dealer or whatever may be the case, it doesn't matter. We don't judge or whatever. But you were in this line of work because you were trying to balance your money, get that quick money, but it ended up landing you in jail because of these sneaky behaviors. Like I said, you've been them last 2 years. I feel like they were watching you. Like they were literally watching you. I'm gonna show you. Okay, here's the jail card right here. And right here, the Two of Pentacles, you was juggling, you was doing sneaky activity, and you was stressed about it because I feel like you know they was closing in. You were at the 9 right there. Like I said, you just knew that how much time you were going to be facing. Like I said, and with the Page of Swords, this is talking about a stalker energy or watching energy. or somebody that is telling your business, or you were trying to be in opposition to this, you just never thought that you would end up in jail, but things happen. And like I said, moving that work, because the Eight of Pentacles represents work as well. You see, you building on something or whatever, moving that work with this person delivering it, delivering the Pentacles. The Pentacles can also represents material possessions like drugs, pills. It looked, and I'm not sure if you were moving pills, or it could have been weed, or it could have been another substance. I don't know, but it's something of the material. You were moving weight, and they were watching you the whole time. When you was at the Eight of Swords, when you felt like they were watching you, you knew that that energy, like, I'm gonna end up in jail, so let me go ahead and do what I need to do to balance this, to get my people right before I have to go in. It's like you already knew what was coming in. And like I said, just clarify your energy, the King of Cups. And it became hard to keep doing this. You wanted to stop. You wanted to cause you also wanted to stop. You wanted to stop this because it was becoming harder, and you knew that the consequences of what it could be if you had continued with this endeavor. But I guess it never came to that. You kept on going, and God calls judgment on it. And now you're forced to heal and sit and rest. Okay, let me read this. And this is, I feel like, oh yeah, and I had information too. I had wrote down as far as those no one self cards. It said the reason that you went to jail or whatever. I had clarified that, but with solving your problems, I'm trying to see. I had pulled some other cards out or whatever. But I ain't gonna read that yet. We're gonna read that at the end to just help you solve your problem. But right here, Jupiter played a major part into this. You probably thought you were very lucky or whatever with these illusions in your fourth house, building your foundation, your support, your family. You were building up. You were a very fortunate individual, and your discernment has helped you evade going to jail, getting caught up multiple times as well. You might have had 10 attempts that you were getting ready to go to jail, but your discernment has always led you out because you are connected to the Most High regardless. Like I said, God chooses anybody. But right here, it said the granting of blessings from good fortune. Because you did the work and healed yourself, you will be able to expand with this Jupiter energy. Right here, it said, learn or teach, be positive about growing and expanding. So with you right now, you might couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but right now this lesson with you being in jail was to teach you a lesson to not go that way, build your foundation on strong level ground, taking the right risk, making healthy choices, which I'm gonna get into that on how to solve your problem. But you're gonna, when you be released from jail, you will have an understanding of where you went wrong in your family life or how to build your foundation. You'll be able to expand. You might have a Jupiter placement in Pisces in the fourth house. But you need take this situation as a lesson to teach others of how to build their foundation and not to be led astray or go down the path that you went down. Every time we go through things, we supposed to use that, learn from the lesson, and use it as a testimony to teach others not to go that same route. Okay, right here, it said spirituality to ultimately experience. Trust your psychic knowledge of resulting from your indecision or about. So, whatever situation that you had in your mind that you're indecisive about, trust your psyche. Like I told you, you're a Pisces. Your psyche, your communication with God. God will not leave you. Just communicate with Him. He is communicating with you right now to trust your psyche. This is a spiritual lesson that will put you in a place to be able to teach, to expand, to teach the younger generation or the ones before you, younger in spirit. You don't necessarily have to be a young person. You could be an older person that has a young spirit. You're just not in the place where you need to be as far as your spiritual, mental, or physical aspect in life. But you're experiencing this to be able to test. It's going to help you use your discernment much better to step into your power. But right here it said your dreams, your idealization be a part of something overwhelming. Yes, your gifts might be overwhelming. Yes, fixing it up the right way might be overwhelming because it takes more hard work with the 10 of Wands. It might take a lot more work, but I guarantee you don't have to worry about facing jail time. You don't have to worry about being away from your family. You don't have to worry about being away from someone that you truly love or messing up a connection just because of the toxic choices that you took. It's not that you necessarily, you're not, how can I say, you're not a toxic person. You just have bad traits, bad behaviors that you can clear. Like I said, rerouting ourselves and clearing that DNA part of us. And trust your dreams. You might be having dreams while you're in jail. Do not be afraid of them. The dreams may be overwhelming, but there are messages in those dreams trying to tell you how to guide you through to get out of these illusions or how to fix yourself, your mental state. Because I feel like you're going through a lot of mental confusion and torment with this Nine of Swords every night because of the sneaky behavior you did, trying to juggle, but you did it. How can I say? It's just a unfortunate. You're in a circumstance. You're a good person, but you got caught up by doing embodying bad behaviors, being around different people because you needed fast money to get things. If you trust in God, He will give you all that you need and supply you with the things that you need. Like I said, even with the Six of Pentacles translated, He will give you all you need. All you do have to do is wake up to Him with the sun right here. I don't know if y'all can see it real good with that sun right there, and He will give you the work that you need. He will put you in that position that you desire. Maybe if you're a drug dealer or whatever, you work with weed or something like that, maybe you need to start a business in a proper way, getting legalized and starting a business. Well, I've been picking up a food business heavy, incorporating edible CBDs in the food. If you enjoy doing something like that, it's still something that I feel like it's a part of your destiny. Maybe growing things. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily going down the wrong path. Like, but right here with your home life with the fourth house that represents, let me make sure I have, because I wrote it down just to make sure that I have everything that I need on there. The fourth house is dealing with roots, home, family, nurturing, ancestor, genetics, youth, and mother. Like I said, maybe you need to be getting into gardening. Like I said, and even with this fourth house, that's definitely a seed right there, planting the right seeds for your family to stand firm and on firm foundation where you won't have to revisit this again. This is going to be a testimony for you to tell others. It said, what makes you feel secure? Support. Your home, base, or family. You feel good when you can provide for your loved ones. I noticed that. So that's why you designed this empire to get quick money and stuff like that. And I completely understand and understand what you're going through. You just it's almost like the action of being at the wrong place at the wrong time. But it said, as you did in the past, your home base or family, do what makes you feel secure. If you love providing for others and taking care of, do what makes you feel secure. Do it in a positive light, in a positive way, but set proper roots, like healthy roots, making healthy choices and decisions. Because you're not a bad person, just was in a bad situation. But you could be an Enneagram 8. I don't have my book out here, but you could be an Enneagram 8, and that's you might be experiencing problems in your area with the third house and the ninth house. The third house, I think, that deals with short trips, family, schools, teaching, siblings. Ninth house is dealing with philosophy, higher knowledge, um, travel. I feel, yeah. Too. I guess when you get out, you want to be able to travel with your family, have them at a position where they can move around. I guess even being stable in your money, getting your finances right and making the right moves so y'all will be able to travel and explore the world. Maybe you're a person that need to relocate for the type of things that you're trying to do. If you get what I'm saying, maybe you need to move to a place that is legal with. Move your family there. Maybe that's what you were working on, and you just got caught up. And two, what's important about you is heavenly family. Third, and speaking the truth, being a philosopher, a teacher. So you already know that you're gifted. You're a very gifted individual. You're gifted. These are gifts from the divine, but you need to work on your gifts. You need to pour back. You need to be a teacher of some sort. I don't know what in particular that you're supposed to be teaching, but we're gonna get into that. Okay, blue could be significant. Northeast area, could be significant. I feel like you'll be released through during the fall or winter time. So be prepared for that. 2027, possibly earlier than that, because it's by. I feel like God is going to grant you a blessing. So hopefully that's one of them. But also, let me go backtrack before I actually start reading on the energies. But how you can help solve your problems. A self check, making sure you're not operating out of ego. You might have had a big ego, like I said. You felt like you could never get caught, but they were watching you the whole time while you did these sneaky activities, and it started making you stressed because you could feel them closing in because you're a very intuitive person. So you felt the energy. You knew what was going to happen before it actually happened. Okay, planting healthy seeds, fixing financial finances, setting boundaries and stability, healthy decision making. This embodying all these energy or doing these will help you get to the energy that you need. This will help you solve your problem. You just need to make sure that you're not operating out of ego, planting the right seeds, like how can I say when I'm planting the right seeds, that don't necessarily mean gardening. That could physically mean gardening, but plant the right seeds so that you can get a return on your investment later, like making good decisions now so that they can pan out later. Setting boundaries with these energies that want to circulate back around. Like I said, when you jump out of the porch, these negative energies gonna swarm and come to you. Sit down. They're gonna swarm and come to you like, oh bro, I miss you. Most of that love ain't genuine because they've been talking about you behind your back and giving knowledge and information and intel on your situation. That's what got you there. Trusting energies that don't need to be around you. And we're gonna get in on that because I noticed something that is very heavy on you. You want to know about this woman. I can definitely feel that. You want to know heavily about this woman and what's going on with her. But I'm gonna get into that. But some positive affirmations you can deal with. Because I felt a heavy Scorpio energy. That's with the death and rebirth renewal energy. You can say positive affirmations as I desire. This will help you get through your transformation. Say, for instance, it's something you desire, like I desire a clear mind. This anything that's pushing towards you to renew your energy to embody back after you done release, which I'm about to get into. After you done release those negative energies or negative thoughts, negative feelings out yourself, you need to start putting pouring into your saying, I desire. With the Pisces energy, this is going to be incorporating with your healing, working with the energy of the moon. That's healing your intuition, your discernment, your guidance, connection with spirit. Um, you need to say these positive affirmations. I dream, I believe. Work with the energy with the moon while you're stating these. Say, write your affirmations and burn them, or sit out in the moon and meditate on them during those times. Or if you can get any moon energy in or whatever, just self healing yourself. Another thing is the air energy with the Libra. I'm gonna say all of them. Libra, I balance, we balance. Aquarius, I know. Gemini, I think. These are positive affirmations you can start with, and you fill in the blanks. But those the air signs that deals with the lovers, the stars, justice, or adjustments. So in the order that you need to work on it, you need to work on your Pisces energy. Then you'll go through your Scorpio energy, your death and rebirth. Your Pisces energy is your healing energy. You're moving into that softer side of you. You might have been, like I said, operating out of ego. So, and what's the opposition of Pisces? Virgo, I believe. Virgo. So you might have been more or less, and that's probably where that seven of swords came from as well. But healing that Pisces energy, then you go through your death and rebirth, the Scorpio, then the air energy, that's transformation, justice, adjustments, and you be guided to where you need to be. That's also healing with your mental state. Any more messages on here? Okay, I think that's it for those intel with the channel messages. So let's get into the read. Okay. But you're working on healing. While you're in jail, you're working on healing yourself. And I am going to get into energy because I know that woman is your main concern in this reading. And I'm definitely going to get into that. Okay. The Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Oh. The High Priestess. Like I said, I ain't going to speak on it. You know what you did. You know what you did. And like I said, I might have been quite on point with what I said. Um, Juggling drugs and stuff like that, being sneaky delivering them or whatever may be the case, or you felt like that you weren't going to get found out while you was doing this juggling. And this is surrounding a love situation too. I stated that in the. I hope I stated that in the channel messages. But let's see the Seven of Swords to the Nine of Swords, because from then you was happy, just you traveling, sneaking, and now you're all the way straight. Seven of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Oh, yeah, because you desired to do this. You done got warnings multiple times, bro. I'm sorry. You got warned multiple times, but you still looked temptation in his face and still kept going. You knew. And I feel like that's why you beating yourself up because you knew better. Your intuition was telling you. That's why they're telling you fix your intuition and stuff like that. I'm sorry, y'all. My baby walked through my screen. I try to protect my children as much as possible, but he cannot be on my screen, and especially if he's not dressed. But anyway, let me get back into it. So, what is right here? The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords to the Page of Swords. Yep, like I said, the police, they was watching you. The chariot also represents the police as well. That's a cop car that was coming to you. They was watching you the whole time. Like when you thought that, wow, it's like they might have set it up. They might have sent somebody towards your way too as well. And they came back and told everything. Probably even got a purchase from you, got a lot. Maybe $600 worth. And you probably had $800 worth of whatever this product was on you completely, but they bought about 600 worth of it. Whew, boy. Okay, the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Yep, the devil. They set you up. That was that trickster energy. They set you up. That devil. They were watching you. They knew what the bad things and the things that you were doing. And I'm not gonna necessarily. And I don't want to make you feel any type of way. It's not necessarily saying bad things, but some people are put in a predicament that they feel like that's the only way they can move or make it, in this world. But is you were not a bad person. You just at the wrong place at the wrong time, or dealing with the wrong energies, or two. And this was just designed to happen, cosmically aligned to happen. Okay, the Six of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I'm not gonna take all that source. Yep. And there go the Five of Pentacles. After you thought about it, you like, oh my God. I just gave him all that product. You was thinking that you gave him about, maybe he said he had six, and he only gave you five or whatever. Or you forgot all about this energy that you even sold to them. And that's what got you fucked up because you was trying to figure out where did your empire get took it down from. You thought it was somebody within your organization. It probably wasn't. It was an outsider that brought drugs from you. They were the police disguised. The King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Yep, and you knew this was coming. After you made that judgment call, something in your spirit was just not sitting right. Or somebody kept telling you about this person, or they kept coming back, coming back. That's how they built the case up on you. They came back at least 8 times. Like I said, you were in that energy of 8. Death, dead, psyche, and heritage. This was a lesson for you to fix your eighth house energy, to use your discernment to balance out energies, your death, your debt, your finances and stuff. But you just wrong place at the wrong time, or you was not listening to your intuition. This could be communication from sport on source, all the way down from the heavens, telling you don't take that action, don't take that action. They warned you at least 8 of the times, and like I said, you got jail time. It could have been 10 years, but you end up getting 8 years or whatever because there's some things that they don't know about or whatever. You just didn't get caught those 2 times. That the last 2 years, I don't know, the last 2 years is what got you caught up. But you end up had to do 8 years out of the 10 years. I don't know how that plays a part in that, but I don't know. Is it a law where you only have to do a certain amount or something like that? Probably. But the Eight of Wands, this was coming in. You knew you were going to be arrested after selling it. I don't know, something was wasn't sit right in your spirit. You was like, wow, I shouldn't have did that. It's like you knew, you could smell it, like you knew that was a policeman. Okay, let's get into the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Swords. And it was all about the money, and that's really why the police set you up, because it was all about money. You were moving too fast, or it was hard to keep on continuing this. Like I told you, you didn't want to do it no more, and God might have blessed you with a financial opportunity. Maybe your girl got a job or something like that, and that's what was going to change the dynamics. But God just wanted you to be patient and wait. And like I said, this is also being patient, waiting, and resting and recuperating. He wanted you to wait. Your girl was coming there. The God was going to send her with the opportunity. It was going to be hard. I mean, I was going to go through some hard times, but he was going to bless her with an opportunity. And that's how she was able to take care of you while you were in jail as well. The Queen of Swords and the Judgment. The Wheel of Fortune, and that's how I said she's gonna be blessed with a lot of money or whatever. Or what goes around comes around. I don't know what you did to her, or what may be the case, or she was guided to cut you off. Like I said, we're gonna get into it. And they said the trick off to the street. I feel like maybe this girl might have just been about the money. She could have been. She was very strategic of her moves or how she will wait. She will patiently wait. Or she might have been the very person that sent that person to you to get you put in jail. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles with the Fortune. Yep, and I just exposed it. So I'm assuming she sent that person towards you to get you set up. So that's probably why God is telling you to rest and recuperate. This is probably the stuff that He's been revealing to you in your dream state. Maybe you couldn't shake the energy. You was just like, this shit don't seem right because your empire was tight knit. Y'all don't let people in and let people out. And this might have been a lady. Like I said, she's very strategic. She was very patient until she called that judgment called upon you, and she was the one who exposed it. Let's see about this. What did she expose about the sun? Yep, these illusions. She was the one that was putting you in illusions. And she could be a younger sign, a younger sign. She might have acted like she loved you with the Page of Pentacles, really not. Or she's the one who sucked that energy around you. Yep, to hear you. She wanted it over. I don't know what it is. And it's crazy. If you were providing for her, why would she want it over? I have no idea. Or she just set up these illusions so she could take your money to step into a new phase. And that's probably how she ended up getting that money. She was patiently waiting for an opportunity to come in for you to go to jail. Yep, for this new beginning. Like I said, it was all about the money. All about the money. That's all she was focused on, the money. And you sitting here reminiscing and over this girl, and she ain't it. That's probably why God separated you from that woman. It probably was a harsh reality, but you got separated for a reason. Clarify the devil and the Five of Pentacles. She wanted you left out in the cold, bro. Yep. She wanted to be set free. I don't know what you were doing. Oh, and this clarifying the devil and the Five of Pentacles, the person that she sent towards you. Maybe, I don't know, maybe she was in a relationship behind the scenes with this person that she sent towards you to set you up and you didn't know the whole time. Or this could also be family or somebody that you love dearly that you would never thought that would hurt you. Like I said, that could have been someone like you love that woman, but she's the one who sent that devil energy towards you. Like I said, you're now reflecting on this. You're finding this out. You wanted to know about this. You're looking into it with this flashlight, illuminating the devil, the fool, and the ten of cups. And that is the secret. That is your intuition has been telling you that she had something to do with it, and you were on point. God just had to. You weren't listening, but God had to put you in this predicament. It's a harsh reality, but you had to go to jail, and to order to understand it, He had to separate you from these energies, so you could no longer be played with. You won't build an empire with the wrong energies. Clarify the moon. You had to have strength to see it, to tame that beast inside. To be able to see what is going on, you have to have strength to be able to see this. But you out of this situation, this secret, this circumstance, usually your like I said, your mental state, your discernment, that is your strength, that is your superpower. And that will be your justice, because the next time you will know better. You know better, you do better. You will not fall for that. Like I said, that's the justice. And I feel like now when you get out of jail, you will be able to offer that loving energy to someone. With this is going to the 10 of cups. You probably wondering, who am I talking about? Because it seems like the flashlight is on there. Maybe it's somebody that you've been talking to behind the scenes while you've been in jail. But let's see what this 10 of cups is. 3 of swords. Oh, it might have been that girl. This is who you wanted to bring the offer to, and this information is making you heartbroken. You're very heartbroken about this, because this is the person that you seen your. But she definitely had something to do with you being set up. The 3 of swords. Yep, like I said, this might have been somebody that she was dealing with, or this is who you wanted to come to and give this offer to when you got out. I don't think that's a good idea. God separated you from that person for a reason, and that's the truth. To get clarity, to get mental clarity, to see the truth, to knock off the fog and the bushes and shit, so you can see clearly. And you heard about this information that's coming out. I know it's hurt. You're a wounded warrior, but you will bounce back. I guarantee. You just like, dang, I had to do 9 years behind trying to make sure this woman is good, just to end up fucked up. But she the one who set you up. I'm just let you know. And you heard about this truth. You're gonna be heard about this truth when you realize. I don't know if this transpired already, or you realizing this right now. You're listening to this reading. Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. And that brought the Tower. It's gonna be a harsh reality, but you'll be able to get through it. This is why all, like I said, all comes tumbling down. What was that card right here? And that's the Emperor. That's with the Tower. Yep, she wanted all of this to fall down for you. Let's see. It's a card over here that said that. Right here with that kingship, the empire, clarifying it. And I'm going to remind you, it said, you are blessed and abundant. You have put in the work to gain a proper seat at the table. Everything is going well. Nothing can stop you now. But what did you do to gain the success? Was it in a righteous way? Did you hurt others to get the success? Just like a king, his ego could bring him to his demise. If not built on stable foundation, will come tumbling down. Check energies Check your energy and make sure you're fair. So, like I said, I don't know what you did behind the scenes that she deemed as not being fair. We're gonna get into that, but she wanted this to come tumbling down for you, and you are definitely an emperor. And she walked away, or now you're seeing that you need to walk away. We're gonna clarify that. The 8 of Cups. Yeah, once you walk away, you'll be successful again. God just wanted to remove that energy. You were just not listening. He done told you multiple times. He communicated you when I seen that 8 of Wands. He communicated to you at least 8 times. And on that night time, that's when he got your ass. Use your discernment. Don't play a fool and be a fool. Clarify the 8 of Cups. Because you was at a win at all costs. Oh, shit, I had it upside down. You was at a win at all costs energy. I don't know what that is. Are you gonna win at all costs regardless? You're gonna build this foundation back up. Yes. With this Queen of Wands, you're beautiful, you're powerful, you're transforming, you're very intuitive, and you're gonna be standing in your power. And God's gonna make sure yes you have this win at all costs. But we're gonna clarify this to make sure you're not coming out in the same energy like, oh, and I'm also getting this energy like that I heard in my mind that's intuitive message like this is personal this time around. Okay, 5 of Wands. I mean 5 of Swords. Yep. This relationship. Don't go out getting out and thinking that you're gonna attack this woman. Don't do it because you'll end up right back where you were. Leave her alone. Let God handle her because she's gonna get her karma for doing this. Or you want this relationship regardless. Like what? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're a little delusional. You want to give her this love offering, or maybe y'all just, I don't know. I can't understand your love, so I don't know what y'all been through and what made this happen. You still want to offer her this cup of love because this is something you manifested in. Maybe this is the backstory of how y'all came to be. Maybe things y'all talked and communicated with that 8 of Wands as well and got these things sorted out. But she had something to do with that, and I don't know if she revealed that to you yet. But you still want to give her this because she's beautiful. Cause she's a wish fulfillment. You and y'all, yeah, y'all definitely healed it. I don't know. Let me see. This was so detrimental and bad, but it's turning out to be very beautiful. The star. Yeah, y'all must have discussed it. The star. Okay, now I'm picking up now. Okay, you was at the win at all cost energy trying to secure this woman. You wanted to make sure that I spoke too soon on this. It turned out beautiful. But you wanted to make sure that she was secure. You wanted to offer her all the things that she wants to healing, positive energy, because you know yourself. You're very connected. But now that this has been revealed and illuminated, now you're sad. Don't worry about those 3 of Cups that has spilled. You got 2 more at the back, a partnership, a agreement with God that is coming in because you are a star. Yeah, stop crying and reflecting on the past. Like I said, I feel like this might have already transpired with this past card coming out. You learned the lesson, move on. Use that lesson to go out and expand. Like I said, you're in the energy of expanding. When you get out, you will be able to. And this giving me too, jumping out the porch. Be careful of them energies that's coming around you. Act like you're a star quality. Like, oh boy, I miss you. I really, been, all in your face with the fake energy. No, you know better, and you know. Clarify the star. I told you with these people coming in your face, like, oh, I want to celebrate. They ain't nothing but a whole bunch of temptation. All negative energies. Don't surround yourself around them. Do not return to anybody from the past because God is bringing you into a new chapter. Let's see what's going on with the 3 of Cups. Yep, they just want to come around for some money. Don't let them in. They want to celebrate with you. And this is their plan. Because they want to build a foundation with you. They want that blessing that's coming in. I wonder how did they know. Or this that woman is gonna try to come around. That's her plan to act like she want a family again. So let's see. Page of Wands. What's the plan? Oh, she want to be in a higher commitment. She gonna act and make you believe, but like Dave, she want a fresh start, a new start. But you see, this Page of Wands, she ain't got the one on the ground. She ain't holding it. I mean, on the ground firm to start no start. No, she wants you to believe that. Like I said, that she's coming towards you. She's coming towards you with that. But stand on that shit. You see that stand? Stand on your shit. Cause she's watching you. She's waiting on this arrival for you to arrive, for you to get out, so that y'all can expand. Don't trust this energy. Or these are the energies that's going to be coming around you. Try to build an organization with the Hierophant. That could be an organization, an empire as well. They're trying to come towards that. Or God is guiding you somewhere else. Clarify the Hierophant. Yeah, you're going to manifest another empire, and it's not going to consist of these past energies. You're going to be probably moving and blocking them out no longer. Not giving them a damn thing. And now they worried like, damn, we shouldn't have did that shit. They putting it in their face. God is making them relive this every day. And they trying to fight it. As much as they try to fight it, they're not going to be able to come along this journey with you. Because you're investing in something. You started off with this, but it's going to be very prosperous and fruitful. And you're going to use your mind. Thank God. You're going to be strategic because you were a smart man from the get-go. You're going to be strategic. You're going to be disciplined. You're not going to let nobody knock you off from your throne. Anybody that get too close, you're going to cut their ass. And I ain't talking about like physical cut. Don't go out here cut nobody, but you're going to cut them off right there because you're going to recognize their energy. And that's going to put you in the spot to be the King of Pentacles. Anymore? And you're going to get an Empress on top of that. Or you're embodying this Empress energy. Wow. Yes. Wow, y'all. And God is going to see you a divine love counterpart, a divine counterpart, a soulmate. Wow, that you can collaborate with. That is beautiful. So you had to, oh my God, she's gonna be loving just like you. She's your match. That is beautiful. Wow. She's gonna help you heal all the traumas that you had, give you a higher perspective. So you won't be able to hold on to those traumas anymore and those conflicts. And she's gonna balance you out. Wow, that is beautiful. That's beautiful. That woman that you're thinking about right now, she is not your person. God is going to send you somebody when you get out of jail. So don't feel like all hope is lost. Like, oh, it's the end of all be all. This girl held me down. No matter what she did, because she the one who set your ass up in the first place. Do not fall victim. And whoever that came to you, they will receive their karma 10 times fold as well. Because I mean 7 times fold. Because I feel like you are probably a descendant of the Cain. You probably have that Hamitic energy on you, Hamitic curse on you. You are not necessarily a bad person, but you have bad traits about you, a way of doing things. Not There's not unfavorable, not favorable things. You don't think clearly when it comes to making decisions. Or you just like you. This is all like if you're a street dude, and I understand that this is all you know. This is all you grew up around. This is how you were taught with the Uranus and Sky. And then they telling you the sky is the limit with your expansions. Anything you manifest will come into fruition. Do not get stuck on any energies. Do not surround yourself when you get out. Do not be around energies that are from your past that don't mean you no harm, are still on the same way. And if you are the woman that is looking at this to see if this man knows, he will find out eventually. He know you. He's gonna know you set him up. He's gonna know you were a part of it. And if you're looking at my reading to try to get information to see if he knows, he definitely knows. If he haven't found out yet, he will know. So it's nothing that you can do to try to hide that from that man. He's gonna find out regardless. And he's too intuitive. He's a Pisces, for goodness sakes. You played on a Pisces top. You crazy. You crazy as hell. You crazy. You played on the Pisces top. Boy, that's crazy. That's like committed suicide. Like you thought you was gonna do some sneaky action and he wasn't gonna find out. That's wild. He's gonna find out. Yeah, definitely gonna find out. And I pray he found out because some of these people need to get that wake up call so they will stop hurting people out here in these streets. And like I said, right there, that's what it's saying. Trick. What it say? Trick. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Trick off the streets. So that was definitely a trick off the street. She was a gold digger, only wanted money. So, take it how it resonates. I hope y'all healing and I hope you're doing better. And for the masculines that this resonate with, if you have been, I mean, you are a spiritual gangster. You are directly connected with source and you just, in the streets, he's going to remove you from these energies regardless if you want to or not. It's time for a change. That's why I said some of us are being called to action. So keep growing and keep healing and doing what's necessary. I love y'all. Tune in whenever you can. I'm gonna try to be more fluent with the readings and stuff like that. It takes me a while because I gotta pre-record them now. But don't share, share, subscribe. This will be posted on my YouTube as well. Go and check that out because I got other things on my YouTube that I don't have on my Facebook. That explain more in detail. My YouTube is more of the restoring the lost information and stuff like that. I will put segments on there on Facebook, but that's where my deep readings go, or the information that I have, the resources. And they gonna just always necessarily be readings. It's gonna be information in different ways of restoring it and healing ourselves, just being in balance with our mind, body, and soul, that oneness. And like I said, keep striving and being better. And I hope to see y'all here again. Thank y'all.